Hello, ma.
Hi, dear.
Hello.
Hi.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How was your weekend?
It was very fine, ma. Thank you, ma.
Welcome. I've made you host already.
Hello, ma. All right.
I can hear you. Made you host already. All right.
Okay, ma.
Ini, all right. How you doing? Olaoluwa, how you doing? How was your weekend?
It was very fine, ma. Thank you, ma.
I've made you host already.
All right.
I can hear you.
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
Olaoluwa, all right. How you doing, Ni? How you all doing? You're good?
Hi, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, my darlings. You're fine?
Hi, ma. Good afternoon, ma.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. All right. I hope you're all learning. Olaoluwa, have I heard your voice? Whose voice have I not heard yet? Okay. I trust you're all fine, Sha. Bele. Enjoy. Toha, over to you. I'm leaving now.
All right, ma. Thank you, ma. All right. So, hello. How's everybody? Hope we're doing well.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Hope we've done our assignments.
Yes.
Okay, let's start sharing screen and let me see. So we'll start with, let me start with Olaoluwa. So Olaoluwa.
Excuse me.
Sir?
Excuse me, mom. Please, my brother have left me, so can I go first?
Your brother is what?
He is rejoining the meeting.
Oh, okay. So you can go first, no problem. Is Ore talking, right? Yeah, Ore. You can go first. So please, while Oreoluwa is doing his own, please, every other person should start. Make sure you're opening your VS Code and your browser. All right.
Okay.
All right then. Okay, so I'm waiting. Okay, sounds loaded. Thank you. Why my dear, my laptop? Okay. Hold on. Your VS Code is still loading. Okay, let me see your browser first, though. Teaching booth. Alright, do you what I said? I said, let me see your browser.
Excuse me, ma, it's loading.
Okay. Your laptop is taking so long. Or please, I hope every other person is opening their VS Code and their browser. Because I'm not.
Stop sharing and I'll share again after it has come up.
Oh, it has come up here. This is not the assignment,
No,
though.
this is not the assignment.
So where's the assignment?
Ma, let me stop sharing and share it again. My computer is lagging.
Okay, no problem. But is anybody's own showing? Let's first do that one.
Yeah, my own is showing.
Okay. Aura, you might have to restart your computer because it's lagging badly. All right. So whose own is showing? Ini, your own is showing.
Yes.
Okay, Ini, you can share your own now. Otherwise, your own showing, or is your computer lagging? Ini, share your screen. Olaolu, I'm asking you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So let me see the browser first. Okay. Yes, I said you should put a margin. You did it. This is beautiful. Okay. All right. Okay. Don't worry, I don't need to see your VS Code. The fact that it's showing like this is enough for me. Okay, so now you know how to use paddings and margins, right? In Olua?
Yes.
All right. Olaoluwa, can you share yours before we go to Ore?
Yes, my mind has finished.
What did you say, Ore?
Mine has finished loading.
All right, share your own because Olaoluwa is not responding. Okay, your brother is already sharing his screen. Hold on. I want to see your browser. Your browser is what I want to see. Ola, this is not your browser. Okay, Ola, stop sharing. Inyolua, okay. Is this yours? Okay. Oh, nice. Take your cursor to the buttons, or to the links. The green links, the green thing here. Okay, that's what I wanted to see. All right. Thank you very much. All right, now you can share your screen. Ola, please stop sharing. So Ore can share and we can go into what we have for today. So Ore, I'm waiting for you. Thing goes good. Is it showing? If it's showing, let me. Okay, hold on. This is yours, right? Okay,
Yes,
so scroll to your links. Let me see. You did not remove the underline. You didn't remove the underline. So how do you remove the underline thing there, Ore?
Text decoration.
Ore? Yes, text decoration words. None. Exactly. So do that correction. You can stop sharing now. Okay. So today we are going to learn about forms. And this week we're going to build a form page. So Let me see if I can open this in another browser. I can't open this in another browser. Oh, wow. Okay, hold on.
Excuse me, ma, please. Our daddy gave us a website assignment. So please, can you help us do it after the class?
Okay, so let me see the assignment then. Drop it in the chat box. Let me see the website.
He asked me to build a website called primark.com. Something like primark.com.
Something like what?
Primark.com.
Okay, so are you going to drop the link or should I just go to primer.com?
I'll drop the link.
Okay. Did you give everybody one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is in your lower site. So drop the link. I think in your lower has dropped his own. Okay. Are you sure this link is correct in your lower? Primark, okay. So what's Ola's own?
Ma'am, my own is called H&M.
Okay, so yes, this we can do. Yes. Okay. Should we make this cookie the footer? All right, no problem. So when did your dad say you should finish it?
By Wednesday, so I was supposed to be done.
By Wednesday. Okay, so what is going to happen is that, and this is for you, Orolua. Let me go. What about Olaoluwa?
Yes, so last one too is by Wednesday.
And he should drop his link. I'm only seeing in Yolua and Orolua. I'm not seeing Ola's own. Ola, he's not even in the meeting.
Brother is rejoining.
He's rejoining, okay.
Yes,
So let me share my screen. Okay, so this is my screen. So this is Ora's own. This is for Ora. Okay. In Yolua, look at your own. I cannot see, I don't see anything. It's not going. So check the link and send it again. Then I'm waiting for Olaoluwa's own. Let me know how I want to do. Does anybody know Olaoluwa's own? You should put it in the chat. What did your dad ask him to do? I'm waiting for it though. Okay. H&M. Olaoluwa is H&M. What is H&M? Okay. So in Yolua, your own is the only one that I'm not seeing. No?
Mom, sends the correct link. Have you seen it?
Hold on, I'm still checking your brother's own. Let me check now. Okay. 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 Oh my, all these cookies. All right. So very quickly, we're going to break down all this into two. Let's start with, this is Inioluwa's own, right?
Yes.
So Inioluwa, so I'm just going to give you a breakdown so you have an idea, because you're going to build most of it yourself. All right?
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I think I left there and went somewhere else. Okay. Now, this here is like a header. All right? This is a header. Okay?
Okay.
So it has, maybe we'll talk about this next week. But this is a header. So you can just choose one of the write-up. If we have, I don't think I have time this week to teach you how it's going to be changing on and off, but we'll still do it. But for now, this is just the header. And in the header, Ini, please tell me you are taking notes. Inioluwa,
I am.
please get a biro and a pen. Get a biro and a pen, so that when I'm not there, you can remember what this is. Okay? So this is a header. Do you understand? You can just write order before 5 p.m. for the next day, but this is a header that has a background color of black. The background color is black. That's number one. Number two, this is a logo, and this is a navigation bar. Do we remember how to build navigation bar?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is a navigation bar, all right? So now this picture like this, you can use a div, or you can use, what's it called? Let me see if it is just one picture, because I doubt if it's one picture. So hold on. I have to download this picture though. And I'll show you how to download it. I think this will use React. Okay. 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 So they are both background images. All right, fine. So this right here, this from this first picture, the second picture, this writing in the middle down to the end here. So what this is basically in a div. This is the header. After the header, you do your navigation bar. Your navigation bar has navigation links. It has a search button, and it has a profile icon. And I don't even know what icon this is. I think this is a collection icon. I don't know. But it has 3 icons, all right? I taught you guys how to do icons in the last class. Do you remember, or do you want me to teach you again? Class, I'm asking, do we remember how to do icons?
Yes.
I doubt if you do, but okay. So this is a div, and they just wrote this as, this is the write-up, and then there is a picture, there's a background picture. So I don't think you know how to do background picture, but we'll do that today. Okay. So this is another div, it's just a write-up, and then this is probably a paragraph, and then they now did, is this a link? Oh, I think it's a link. Yeah, it's a link. All right. So this is just this after the picture. The next thing here is a div. All right. I'm asking you to write it down, because some things you're going to do it yourself. So you just know that you open a div for this one, then you write a paragraph. You put a line break, and then you put a link here, okay? And this is an image gallery, or you can use an image gallery. You can use grids to build this. So I know I taught grids in the last class. Whether or not you guys can remember is what I don't know. But we will check that. Let me just be sure that it's a grid. You know how to download pictures from the internet, right?
Yes.
Okay. I think this was built with React. Okay. Okay. So this, you could use a grid, or you can use, I don't know if an image gallery, this is looking like a grid. It's actually a grid. So we'll talk about grid. All right. So here is also, these are just links. Guess, are the links? Yes, they are links without the underline. All right. So you put each of them under. Okay. So let's keep going. This is just like the first one upstairs, is a div, and then you have two background pictures. All right. The same as the one that is up, just more pictures. Then this is the footer. And this footer, they used these are columns. Could be a column. Yes, are columns. All right, so we'll take them one by one. This is for Ore. So sorry. All right, I hope you have a pen and a paper. So this up here is a navigation bar. That's why it's turning to a hand when you hover around it. So it's a navigation bar. This is the header. And inside the header, you have this Primark. I think this Primark is not a write-up. Is it a link? Okay, it's not clickable. So you can use a write-up, or I think it's a logo. It's a logo. All right. So you can, this is a search button, and these are icons, all right? This here is navigation. They just center the navigation to the middle. What else again? So this is a div. This is a bit tricky. Okay. But here is a div. What I don't know if this is a write-up, or we can make it a write-up. I don't think, because there's nothing there's no line on our computer that is long like this that we can write, right?
Yeah.
So is it, I'm trying to figure out if it's a picture. Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, so these are icons, and I'll show you how to do icons. I'm going to show you how to do the icons today. So this is a div, and the icon is a div, and now this is a footer. All the footers are using column, and there is also there's also one last one below here. I can see. Okay, this is also a footer too. From here to here, I'll call it a footer. This is a form. Okay. I think this is JavaScript. All right. So let me see Ola's own. Okay, so this is a head. Okay, this is the header first of all. Okay. This is Ola's own. Okay. Okay. All right, cool. So the first thing we're going to do, I need to check your memory if you can do, what is it called? A navigation bar. So your first assignment for Inelua, this is yours, Abi. You're going to create this navigation bar. Okay, so remember when I thought about navigation bar, I said navigation bar is just a list of links. You just list links, right? Now, because they don't have an address, it's not going to link anywhere. Where you're supposed to put the address, the HTTPS, whatever, where you're supposed to put that, you will just put the pound sign. Let me put the pound sign there. So it's going to be, okay, hold on, let me see if I have a link here. Just hold on, I'm going to write it, put in the chat box. Looking for a link. Okay, this is a link. Where's the closing div? Hold on. This. Sorry, I'm coming. Hold on. I'm checking something in this link. There's something wrong with it. Okay. Yeah. So this is what, if you're writing your link, this is what it's going to be like. Because we don't have an address, your link in this place, you're just going to put a pound sign like this. No, sorry. See, you're just going to do it like that. I'm putting it in the chat. Okay, so that's a classwork. Let's quickly do that. I'm going to give you guys, what's the time now? This is 15, this is 3:27. So let me give you guys 13 minutes. So I would ask it in 3:40. All right, so do a navigate for Inelua. Where's the page again? I don't think this is where I am. So for Inelua, this is the link you're going to do. Now, this is a logo. All right, so if you don't have a logo, it's going to be like a logo is like putting an image. All right, that's what a logo is like putting an image. I don't know if you still have what's it called? If you still have what's the director gave us one logo. I've forgotten the logo, but I'm just going to give you a logo for now to use for now. All right, I just want you to attempt it. If you can do it, fine. If you cannot do it, we'll do it together, but just to jog your memory. All right, so I'll give you a logo to use now. Oh no, I don't want to take a screenshot. Cancel. All right, so I'm going to send a logo. Can you guys hear me at all? Because nobody's saying anything. So Inelua, do your own. Orolua. The only person who I don't expect to do it is Olaoluwa, but the two of you, I want you guys to do that. Your navigation bars for your individual pages. I'm looking for a logo that you can use. Oh God, I've deleted all the logos that I had. This is going to be a problem. Hold on, I'm trying to find the logo. Okay, I found one. So you can use this logo I'm dropping in the chat. Okay, so you can change it later. So this one on my screen is what Inelua is working on. This is what Ore is looking. So Ore, you're going to have to do 2 navigation bars because there are 2 here. So this is the first one. This is the first navigation bar. Oh, sorry. This is the first navigation bar here. I can't even highlight it. And this is another one. Okay? But you know what? Just do this one. Just do only this women, men, kids. Just do only that. All right?
Okay.
All right. So when you guys are done, I'll come back. Yes.
Mom.
Yes.
The image,
Yeah.
the picture that you sent me, a logo. Should I
Yeah.
download it?
Yes, download it because you're going to put it in your navigation bar. You're going to open a new file first of all. Make sure you open a new file.
Yeah,
And
I've
you
done
call,
that.
okay, very good. You can see in this one here, you see that there is a logo here,
Yes.
because this is not a write-up. It's actually even a link that is leading somewhere. Okay, it's leading to the home page. All right. Okay. So just put the logo and I'll show you how to make a logo a link. But for now, focus on doing the navigation, you and Ore. All right, so let me stop sharing my screen. Make sure you open it on your screen. So I will come back and ask you guys in 15 minutes. Did your daddy just called you and gave you the website, or you told him that I told you to look for a website?
No, he just called us and
Okay.
said that was
Because I already asked you guys to find the website. Okay, so let me see.
mute.
So I'll come back in 15 minutes.
Excuse me, ma'am. My Zoom options are not working.
What?
My Zoom option, like where they put mute participants, it's
All right,
not
since it's not
working.
working, since it's not working, just leave it alone and focus on the classwork.
Ma, are you there?
Yes, I am. I'm here. I didn't know.
Ma, I don't really know how to post that logo that you sent me in
All
the
right.
website.
Then
But
move just.
I've done the
Or are you done?
no, ma.
Okay, so I'm going to give you another 3 minutes. Okay?
Okay.
And then we'll do it. Zoe, Zoe. You're here, moving in the midst. I worship you, worship you. Were here, moving in the midst. I worship you, worship. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper. Light in the darkness, my God, there is one. What a way to choose. You're the broken heart. You're the answer to it all. Jesus. You're the broken heart. Jesus. Waymaker, miracle, promise keeper. The darkness, my God. So, alright. Okay, hold on. I'm about to start. Waymaker. Oh well. What a way to. Sorry, come here. I'm trying to check something. Okay. Um. Okay. God will bring my tears. Sorry, are you done?
No.
If then you are not, what are you doing? How much more time do you need? Hmm?
Ma, maybe you should check my own so that when it's done.
I'll check everybody. No problem. Then you can share your screen. Share your screen. Oh my God. Okay. Um. div class image. Okay. Okay. So can I see it in your browser? Okay. Can you go back? Why are you using the exact same? Why are you using any styling there?
Yeah, I'll change it later.
Why is there a styling there? Is this a new CSS file? Go to the CSS, let me see. Okay, so go and see. If you go to your page, okay, if you go to your page, you know what, stop sharing. Let me show you something. So you go and do this again. Let me share my screen. So if you go to your page here, right? Let me go to the home page. Sorry, it's loading. So forget about the image now, forget about the logo. I'll teach you that one now. But look at it here. You can see there is no, what's the word? There is no styling. There is no border around it. There is nothing around it. The only thing that was removed is the text underline removed. You see, there is no underlining. And then when you hover around the link, it becomes like a gray color. Let me see, what color is this? Ah, my color picker is not here. All right. Are you understanding me, Ini?
Yes.
Hold on, let me go and give you this color. So what you would do, you would go back. Oh God. So what you do for me is that you go back, remove all those CSS style that you give. You're only going to give it one styling. That's, you're going to remove the underline. Of course, there's already a space there. You can already see that there's a space. So remove the underline, and then when you hover around it, let it be a gray color. When you hover around it, let it be gray. All right. I don't know what color this is. And I think there is, why is it saying shop not found? It's opening there now. Why is it saying page not found? I want to see something. Hold on. So I think there is a line break under it as okay. It's not a line break. There's no line break under it. All right. So just remove the styling you put around it, and then when you hover around it, make it gray. Okay. That's what you should do. Make it a gray color. All right. So do that again and let me know. All right, are you done?
No.
Is Ola still there? I think this is Ola. Okay. So Ini, when you are done with your classwork, we'll do it together so you guys will see it. because I'm tired of waiting for it. So, Ola, just do what you can. What's the time? I have to be very time conscious because we don't have a lot of time and we have other things to do. So, Ola, have you been able to do it? I mean, in your lua.
I'm still working on it. I'm almost done.
Okay, it shouldn't take that long. Now, you get it. Don't worry. I'm going to build I'm going to build. Okay, I'm going to do this for. What is it? I'm going to build all this drop down. That's too much. Okay. Meaning, instead of killing myself. Application. My laptop is lagging. What's video from scratching now? Doesn't it? Okay, Ini, because of time, just show me what you have now. And let me go ahead and do this. Okay, Ini, just share your screen and show me what you have. So I can go ahead and do it. Iniolu, are you there?
Yeah, mom, I'm there. I'm
Share
here.
your screen, let me see what you have. When you started sharing, okay, you're sharing it. I just need to see your browser. It's still the same. You don't need, you're going to have to remove this, what's it called? Remove this picture eventually. All right, stop sharing. You tried. All right, can I see what you have? Just show me what you've done so far. All right, stop sharing. Let your brother share. Please, when you start sharing it, let me know because I'm not seeing my screen until you start sharing. So, all right, please share your own. Let me see what you've done.
Oh my God. You wake at all this.
All right, I'm waiting for you now. Is all right there? All right, Olua. Is your brother there? Or is it my...
Yes, mom.
I think you should share your screen. Let me see what you've done now. Even if you didn't get it right, let me just see what you've done. Then we'll work on it together. Okay. All right, you can stop sharing. So, Olaolu, are you there? Olaolua. Olaolua.
It's going off
So I don't, okay.
no stable.
So hopefully he can join us later. Let's go into this because we don't have time. All right. Okay, sorry. That's not what I'm going to do. Sorry, I'm trying to set my computer. All right, so now this is your VS Code, right? I don't want to go to VS Code. I want to stay here. So now this is your VS Code, right? Now you start from, sorry, I need to open this thing just so I get an idea.
What topic is this?
What did you say?
What topic is this?
What?
Topic.
We're doing navigation bar now, and I want to build this one for Olaoluwa. But it's almost the same. I think this is almost the same thing with this. It's almost the same thing with your own. So follow. All right. In short, it's the same. Women, men, kids, baby, back to school. Women, men. Okay, it's the same. Where's Inyoluwa's own? So almost the same as Inyoluwa's own. All right. So let's start this. Hold on. So the first thing you want to do, you want to look, let me carry this page here where I can be accessing it easily. No, that's not what I said. Aha. Sorry, I want to put this towards the end for easy. So you can see, like I said before, a navigation is just a list of links. Now, how do you write a list? When you want to write a list, first of all, we're going to put everything inside a div. Sorry, I don't know why this is showing. A div makes it easy to add styling. Do you understand? So now this is your VS Code. What's this thing showing? Sorry. Let me remove it. Yeah. So now under your VS Code, the first thing you want to do is you want to divide this into a div. A div will allow you to style it easily. So you open and close a div. All right. And yeah, so now we now have a div. Okay. So now I said that a navigation bar is a list of links. All right. If you look at it here, you can see this is, you remember how we write a list? When you want to write a list, you start with, what is this thing? I don't want. Go away. I need you to calm down. So when you want to start
Screen is glitching.
What about now? Is it still glitching?
Black screen.
What did you say?
My screen is glitching.
Okay, so you can't see my screen.
I can see it, but occasionally the thing is always coming up.
Okay, that thing that is coming up, Abby.
No, not that thing. It's happening on my own screen. It's turning black. My screen.
Okay, I don't know what to do about that right now. I don't even understand the problem because I'm not there. I can't see it. If I ask you to restart your laptop now, it's going to take a while. Can you join while you are restarting your laptop? Can you look at Ores screen while I'm doing what I'm doing so you will not miss out on anything? You just reload your laptop and log in back. But can you be looking at Ores screen because I cannot stop talking? We have a lot to do.
Okay.
So we look at Ores screen because I'm only going to teach this once. And if you don't get it, I'll tell your father that I taught you. Maybe you're not listening. That is why. So the first thing you want to do is that you want to open your navigation bar in a div because a div is easy to style. I can select, if I put a class here, let's say I put class now. Sorry, I put class now and I call that class navigation bar. Nav, let me just say nav bar. All right. So that means I can select this nav bar now and style the whole navigation bar. So that's the first thing. You put it in a div and you give the div a class. Now, the first thing you want to do, like I said, is a list of links. And this is how we'll make a list. When you want to make a list, you start with what's the first element? The UL. All right. So I don't know why this is coming. Let me see if I can move this forward up. Yeah. So no. Oh, no. Aha, so yes. So it's a list of link. Now, this is how you write a link. You write a list, right? UL, and then you open another list. You open another bracket, LI, maybe I want to write a list of your names. So this is Ola, Olua, right? I close it again. You guys know how to create a list, right? Can you guys hear me? Are you guys there?
Yes, ma'am.
You know how to write a list, right? What I am doing.
Yes, ma'am.
You open in Olua, you open the UL, let me expand this thing so you see it very well. Okay. So you open the UL element, which is for unordered list. You write your list L1 Olaoluwa. Oh, I didn't close this here. So you see, you close this, you close this, and then you close this one too. So what's the next thing we're supposed to do after this? Class, what's the next thing we're supposed to do after this?
Release your screen and ad popped up.
You said what? Yes, an ad, right? Please, you should try and be responding. Let me know if you're here. I don't know why this ad is popping up like this. I'm going to transfer this thing to another place because this place is frustrating me. I'm going to transfer it somewhere else. See, it's coming up again and I didn't even click anything. No, thank you. So I'm going to transfer it to a place that's not stressing me. Copy. Oh God. That's not going to work. Okay. Sorry, I want to transfer this thing because I don't know why this ad is popping up again. I can't deal with this. So I'm going to take it somewhere. In your Lua, has your laptop come back on?
Yes, I want to join now.
Okay. Is that one okay? Easier. Okay. All right. So has your laptop come on?
Yes, I'm opening this page.
So Lua, can you tell me what I'm supposed to do next after this here? What am I supposed to do next? All right, you dear. Please, when I call your name, you have to respond.
Yeah.
So I said, what's the next thing I'm supposed to do?
You're going to press the opening bracket / UL. You now close the bracket.
Exactly. So Olaoluwa, do you understand? Olaoluwa,
Yes, ma'am.
tell me what you understand. Olaoluwa, do you want me to explain again? Olaoluwa, please respond.
Ma'am,
Yes?
my connection will be going off and you'll be on back.
Who is talking? Who is talking? Ola. All right, but your connection is stable now, so I'm going to explain it again. So please listen. Okay. So the first thing I said was that the first thing you want to do is to put your navigation bar in a div like this. It should be like this. Now we'll put it in a div so that we can give it a class and we can style it. So the class here I gave it is navbar. You see, so we can give it a class because this is a div. This is how you do a div. All right, so you open a div like that. Now you give it a class, you put a space and you type class and you give it the name of a class. You will see why we are giving it a class so that we can style it later. All right, so the name of the class is going to be navbar. Do you understand? Do you understand? Okay. So I said that when we want to create links, a link is a navigation bar is just a list of links. And the first thing you want to know, Ola, I'm explaining to you. The first thing you want to know how to create a list. If you want to create a list, you have to use, this is what we used to create a list. We create it using the UL elements. That is why it is here. So you open a UL element. Now, to list it one by one, you have to use LI to list it just like this. Olaoluwa. That's number one. That's number one. Then you close Olaoluwa. Olaoluwa, are you following?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so this is your number one. You open the L1 bracket, you close it. Your number two, you open it again. This is your second list, LI. You close it. You write what you want to write there, which is Oraoluwa. Okay, you open it. You close this one again. And then you open this one and you do it again. It's just the same thing in Oluwa. All right. So this is how you create a list. Okay. And then you have to close this one that is up there. After I've written everything that you want to write, you have to close this up one. So you come down and then you close it. All right. So if I run this code now, see, this is what it's giving me. It's giving me a list of your name with bullet points. Okay. So now for a navigation bar, you have to list your links like this too. So let me do that. So the first thing you want to do, you know how to write a link. If you want to write a link, let me write a link here. I showed you guys in the last class. Olaoluwa, you're in the last class, so you were there. So if you want to, we use the A elements for links. Ahref is equal to, you put the link to your website here or wherever you want to link to, and then you have, let me see. Oh, sorry. Oh, this is what I was looking for. All right. Okay, so that's all you need. Good. All right. And so you href and then you close this. You write what you want to be there. For instance, I think the first thing here is women. All right. This is Olaoluwa's own. So the first thing here is women. All right. So let me put that there. Women. I'm going to write women. Ola, are you following? And then you close your A brackets. So if I do this, okay. So if I do this, you see, it's giving me women here. All right. So let me copy that and put it in my list. So you see where I wrote Olaoluwa, Oreoluwa, that's where I'm going to put this thing I just wrote. Or let me just write it again for your benefit. Let me start from the beginning. All right. So you open your, let me start from the beginning. Okay. So you open your UL element, you come down, you write your L1, okay? Then you open the bracket for the link. Href is equal to, because we don't have a website, a link that we're going to write now, we're going to use this. You close it, sorry. You close it. What we saw there was women, right? Then you open it here and then you close you close your link. Now you can see that this is a link here, right? This is a link. Do you understand? But this LI is still there. They are in the same line. They are together. Okay. So that means you have to close this LI too. You have to come here and then close this LI. So now the link is now, you are now listing the link. If I run this code, you see, you have linked it. You see, you have done this one. Now we're going to put another one under. Do we understand?
Yes.
Do we understand? Olaoluwa, do you understand?
Yes.
Oreoluwa, do you understand? Okay, everybody understand. So we're going to do another, we're going to put another one on the list because like I said, a navigation bar is a list of links. LI, you close it, you open your A brackets, is equal to, sorry, LI, your A bracket. Let me make this bigger so you see what I'm doing. Is equal to, what's the second thing there? This is men, right? You can see it here is men. So I'm going to write men. You close your bracket link. I mean, close your link element, and you also close your LI element. All right. Now, if I run this code, what you see is this. See, now you're seeing women. All right. I don't know why it's having this one that is under now. I don't know why that one is there. Okay. Okay, I did not close that link. I didn't close this one very well. Okay. Okay, so now, do you guys understand? Any questions?
No, Mama.
Okay, so
This
we're going
one
to,
that you are teaching us now, this is not the one you taught us before.
please, which
The
one
one
did
you
I
taught us before. That's what I use.
No, that's not, this is what I taught you. This is what is in your VS code. What you did, you just copied the styling. The styling of what you did for your class is different from the styling you will do here. Because is this not what is this not what is in your, is it not in your code, in your Lua? This thing I'm writing here, is it not in your code? In your Lua, please answer me. In your Lua.
Yes.
So is this not in your code?
Yes.
So how is it different?
Well, before you put the is that hashtag or pound sign?
Yeah, it's the same
You
thing.
put the word you want to put there after the pound sign.
Yes, because in the project that you did, you had different pages. And so what we did was that we linked it to the page. But in here, there's no, what are we going to link it to? We have not built what we want to link it to. So what do? You use the pound sign. When you have built 2-3 pages, maybe you build a page for women, you cannot link it to that page. Do you understand? The only reason, if we're linking this to maybe another website, do you understand? If we're linking it to YouTube, or maybe let's assume I'm linking it to this, let me link it to this website so that you see why it's like that in your own. Let's assume I want to link it to this website, okay? And I come here and I say H&M, okay? You see, I put this, I say H&M, all right? And you can see that when you were building your own href was index.html here, right? See their own, because we are linking to their website, that's why it is longer. If it was us that built the website, the page would be index.html, but this one is somebody's own. That's why we're linking it like this. So if I do like this, and then I write H&M, right? And I run the code. Do you see? If I go here, oh, I have to put target blank, sorry. target underscore blank. Target is equals to, because I want you to understand the difference, blank. I'll run it again. So now if I click here, it will go to that page. See, it's loading the page, right? But because we don't have anywhere, if it was a page that we created, if it was a page, maybe it's our index page, it will be like this. Right? In your lower, this is what is in your own, right?
Yes.
Yes, because you have it. If it was our index page that we built, then we'll link it here. So that's the only difference. So please listen attentively so that you will hear what I'm saying and you will understand it better. All right?
Okay.
All right. So thank you. Now move on. So can you now see that there's no difference? You just don't understand what I was saying. Can you see it now?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to write this multiple times. I've already explained how to write this. Sorry, my laptop is lagging again. Okay. How many navigation links do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have to write 10. Okay, so I'm just going to copy and paste because I don't want to have to be typing everything. And I'll just change what is inside. I don't want to be typing everything at once. Oh, sorry. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me make this bigger. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 4 more. 1, 2. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is 10. So the first one we have here is women. I'm going to write women. I'm going to change it to women. Okay. So I think the second one is men. The third one is divided. They have divided, they have baby. The third one is divided. The fourth one is baby. The fifth one is kids, H&M. So this one is kids. This one is H&M. H&M what's home. Okay, what's the next one? Beauty sports sale is beauty. Beauty is sports. Olaoluwa, do you understand? There is sale and there is sustainability. Sorry, hold on. Let me conserve my battery. Why is it not okay? Sorry, because they've taken my light, so I have to conserve my battery now. Battery saver. Okay. Sale, and then we have sustainability. Sustainability. All right. I think I made a mistake here. Yes. Do this one. I'm making a mistake here that I don't know. LIH. Okay, there's no. All right, fine. So now if I run this code, you see it's giving me the 10 of them. So now the styling is now what we will do. All right, how to turn it from this to this. All right, although in your own case, there's no background. So the first thing you want to do, you want to select your UL elements, your list elements, because you have to remove these bullet points that are there. Are you guys following?
Yes.
Yes, so you have to remove the bullet points. And how do you do that? You use the list tab option. Just like you have when I say you want to remove the underline in links, you have text decoration none. For list, you just have to do the list tab, because this list tab, let me copy this first, sorry, because I don't like typing. This list type here is bullet points. You don't want it to be bullet points. You don't want it to be numbers. You don't even want it there at all. Is that you guys? You don't even want it there at all. So you are going to tell the browser, please remove these bullet points. That's what, let me make this bigger again. So that's what you're going to type, list type none. Okay, let me cover this. Let me close it. Sorry. Okay, so when you do this, if I run the code now, you see it has gone. Do you understand?
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So now there are margins and there are margins and paddings here that we cannot see. When it comes to list items, when you're writing things in a list, there is always margin and padding around it. So you want to remove that so that you'll be able to style it so that it can write across the screen like this and not like this. So it's kind of like a rule. So the next thing you want to do, you want to remove the margin, which is 0. And then you want to, let me make this bigger. You want to remove the margin. You also want to remove the padding. All right, which is 0. Okay. So now if I run it, nothing will change, except that you see we have removed the margin now, right? There was a margin at the side before, now we've removed it. It has now shifted to the side. Do we understand?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So now we also want to do overflow hidden. Now, overflow hidden is because where's the place? Where is it? Okay, this is it. Let me see, what is the overflow option for? So let me show you what overflow would, no, not here. Sorry. So this is what the overflow CSS does. I hope you are following. So now the overflow property controls what happened when the content is too big to fit into something. So now they have a content here. You can see this content like this is big, is a lot. They put it in a div. So now because of the overflow, depending on how you set the overflow, here now they have overflow to be scroll. Okay, so that's why you can scroll through it because the content is too big. If there was no overflow content, let me remove it. You see, it will not happen like that. You won't be able to see everything that you have written. Likewise here. Where am I? Please let me remove these things. Okay. So likewise here, this is very long and it might not extend across the browser. Do you understand? So you want to use an overflow just because if somebody is using on your laptop, like for instance now, we're on a laptop now, we can see everything. But if somebody is using their phone, they might not see everything. Do you understand? It will break. So to prevent that from happening, we're going to use the overflow option. And we're going to make it what? Where am I? We're going to make it overflow hidden. So when you make something overflow hidden, so if it's now on a screen, if it is on a small screen, even if the person cannot see everything, it will just, maybe the person's screen can only stop at home. Do you understand? Then the rest of this will be hidden, and it will just have like a button where you can just press it and it will show. Do you understand? Just know that because it is a lot like this, you have to use overflow hidden. All right. If I run this code now, nothing will happen because this is a laptop, you can see it. But if it was a small screen, it will have effects. But it is important that you need it because sometimes some people will open your website with a small phone. All right. So the next thing you want to do now, ordinarily we're supposed to give this a background color. This is a black background color, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. It's a black. All right. Okay. So you see the background is black, but in our website here, there's no background. So that's the mistake you are making. The one that we did in your class, there was a background. Now, because you did not understand it well, instead of you to remove the background, you did not remove it. That's why you're saying it's not the same thing. It's the same thing. Okay, so we're not putting a background in this one. We're just going to make it in a horizontal form. All right? Do we understand?
Yes.
Any question?
No.
Okay. So the next thing you want to do, all right? So you see this your list like this. You see how it's writing. Now we want to make it horizontal. Now when you are writing code, you can see if you write one line, 2 lines, and you run the code, everything will be coming on top of each other because it's a block element. This is what we call block elements. If it's inline, an inline element, these men will appear after this. These men will appear after these women, then divided will be here, then kids will be here. It will be on a straight line. If it's an inline element, it will be on a straight line. But because it's a block element, so that's why it's writing one after the other. Now, how do we now make it an inline element? How do we make it, how do we make it become like this, right? We use the float option. You have to, because this is the list, right? So you're going to select your LI element. Am I sure? Yeah. You're going to select your LI element and then you're going to use the float option. You're going to tell the browser to float it to the right. I hope I'm not mistaken. I mean to the left because it's going like this. So this is your right hand side. This is the browser. Remember that this is the browser. All right, this entire space like this is the browser. So if we're going to float it, it has to be on the left. This is your right. This is your left. That's weird. Did I get that right? Hold on. If I say float right, because I don't know why it's floating left. Oh, okay. Sorry. So left. So do you see what happens when you float right? So we want it to float to the left here. But in this website, you can see here that it is actually in the center. It is not in the left or in the right. It's in the middle. So what do you do? Where are we going to float it, class?
Center.
Exactly. All right. Don't float it center. Oh, let me see. Okay, so there's no option for floating center. Let's float it left first. All right. So there's no option to float it center. It's either you float it right or left. So what we will now do, we will now use margins to give it space. Do you understand? Which is why I said you should remove the margin that was there before when I did this. Because let me remove this now. If you had not removed the margin, let me see. Well, nothing changes. All right. If you had not removed the margin, there'll be margin on top here. And you don't want that sometimes. Although, you know what, you can even leave it, but I'll just say be on the safe side and remove the margin. Sometimes some people might decide to leave the margin, but there are certain websites where you have to remove it. All right. So it's good practice. It's like a rule to always remove the margin. Is one of the best practices. So now, after we have floated this left, we have to give it a space. in between, which is why this padding is here. All right, so now let's go and give it a space. So now, this link, now, there are two elements now. There are links and there is link and there is list. Now, because I wanted to float, the link is inside the list. So when I select the list, when I select LI and I say float it to the left, the links will follow because the link is inside. What did I just do? Oh God, I moved it. LI. Okay. Okay. Because the list is inside, it will follow. But now we want to create a space between the links, not between the LI, because it's the links that are actually showing here. So to create a space, you can't just do it in LI alone. You have to select the link. You have to select the link. Or let me see if I try it with A. If I just try it with only the link alone, let me see if it will work.
Ma, that close bracket that you put at the end of left, is it mistake? Is it a
This
mistake?
one, Abby?
No,
Yes, it's a
this
mistake. Which one? Oh,
this float left bracket that you put.
I don't know what you're saying.
The closing bracket that you put at the end of that colon, semicolon, at left.
Oh, this
that
was
is
a
in the
mistake. Yeah, it's
Is
a
it
mistake. It's supposed to be like, yeah. It's supposed to be like this. It was a mistake. Sorry. It's supposed to be like that. So now, to create a space, right? The first thing we want to do, sorry, what to display. Block. So let's display this block first. Display block. Okay, so if we display the links block, let me see what happens. Sorry. Let me remove this first. I just want to see what happens when you don't display block. Okay. So the reason, you see, when I remove the block element there, you see how it became. Do you understand? So that is why block is important, because you want to put different styling. But maybe we should remove it in our own. We might not really need it, but we'll come back to it. All right, so let's remove this one first, because I don't think we need it since we are not putting any background image. All right. So now we want to text align center. No, let me put it there first. Display block. I'll come back to it. All right. So this is it. So we want to text center align, right? Because we want it to be in the center. Text center. So instead, we'll float it left. Sorry. We'll float it left to make it come to the left side like this. And then we use text align center to make it in the middle. If I run this now. Okay. So this is not working. So we have to select the L elements because you cannot remove, it is inside this L element here. All right. So on its own, it can't do any styling on its own without including the parents. Do you understand? Can you see my screen?
Yes.
So the LI now is like a parent. This one is a child. Okay, the links are the children. Now, if you want to do anything in school, you have to tell your parents. If you want to do anything, you must tell your parents. So this one too, their parents must follow them. So when you are styling, you select LI and you select A, you select the two of them because their parents must follow them. All right? Fine. So after you have done text align center, I don't think you are seeing it. All right. Let me finish first. We're going to put a padding. We're going to put a padding. So we remember we talked about padding. Padding is 14px up and down, then 16px at the sides. And of course, you know what text decoration is. All right, so now let me expand this. Do you see it now? So the two things, let me remove this. Let me see if we really need all this. See, it's still the same. Okay? It's still the same. But I think it's better you put a text align center. I think it's important to put that because this is a small, my screen is divided into two. I have this editor here, and then I have the browser here. You know that this browser is small. Browser is usually the whole page. Do you understand? But this is a smaller browser. You can see where the browser is starting from. Starting from here, it's ending here. Normally, the browser will start from on top here. So this is making it kind of small. So this text align center, right, should be able to move it just in case you get on a bigger screen so that you can see that it's not moving to the center because there's still space here. Okay. Let me remove it. So instead, the best way to center this, margin is going to 20, 0. Sorry. Let me make this 20. Let me make this 30px. Oh, this is top. Sorry. I want to put margin on the side, not on the top, just on the side. Okay. So if I put a margin, the margin is shifting it. Let me add more. Let me add more. So you're going to be you're going to have to be checking your browser till you are satisfied that it's in the middle. Do you understand? See now, this is 100px here. This is 100px, but there's still more space, so I can still shift it. Let me make it 200px. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys?
Yes.
Because we want to shift it to the middle. I have tried text align center, is not working. Nothing is working. So now this is the best way. So when it comes to coding, if you try text align center is not working, then try padding. All right, because sometimes it will work, sometimes it might not work. So try margin. So I'm going to add more margin. I'm going to make it 200 if it shifts more. Okay. So I think that shifted it. So do you think this is middle enough? Let me see this.
Yes.
There's still something here, but this one can contain there because this search form is still here. So, but it can still enter here. So I think this is okay like this. Do we understand?
Yes.
All right, fine. So we've already added a padding. The padding is just to create this space here. So this is a padding here. There is a padding here. There's a padding here, and all of that. If you don't put a padding, this is how it will look like. But don't put a padding. See, it will be joined together. See it. But if you put a padding, So the padding will create space inside. It's because you see, I told you that this browser is a small screen. That's why it's doing like, but if I extend the browser, you can see the padding. So we understand, right? We
Yes.
understand, right? So what else is missing here? I think that is all you need to build this. You see? So do you think it's the same thing? Look at it. Okay, the color, right? Look at it like this. And let me put a margin on top because it's too close. Let me put a margin. But when you are doing it to your own browser, check, you might not use the same amount of margin I will use here. Let me put 10% here because it's too close. No, that one I want it because I want you guys to see it well. So I'm going to put it down so you can see it very well. Aha. So aside from the color, I will change the color very soon. Let me change the color. Let me see. Color should be, there's a mistake here. Color should be black. All right. See, so now it's now black. So do you, especially for Ini, are you seeing it now?
Yes.
So please, is it the same thing as this one? See this one? Forget about this hovering around it. Although you can put an underline when you hover. Let me see if I can do that. Sorry. I'm trying to shift it back. Yeah. I think you can put let me see. Hover. No, and you do underline. No, sorry, that's not how to do hover, right? It's supposed to be like this. Hover. Right?
Yes.
So you will not put text decoration. You know, if you want to remove the text decoration, you will say none. This one, we want to put it there, so we'll say underline because we want it there. All right, let me run this and let me see. So you see? So you see? It's just like when you do this. So forget about this drop down menu. We're not going to do this. We're going to do only the navigation bar. So do you guys understand it now?
Yes.
So for Inisi, it's the same thing as your own.
Yes.
So let me show you how you can put the logo. All right, let me show you how you can put the logo. All right, but hold on. So for Ini, the only difference in your own is that there is no underline. What is going to be in your own will be sorry, what's going to be in your own Ini to change the color when you hover around it? It will be color and you make it gray. Okay, so if I run this, let me remove this text. Okay, this one is for your brother. So for Ini, all you do in your hover is when you hover, you see it changes to gray. Let me make it bigger. So you see the color changes. Let me make it bigger so you see it. So if I hover, changes to gray. It's the same thing when you hover here. See when you hover around this thing. Sorry. See, when you hover around, see it's changing. Do you see it?
Yes.
It's the same thing here. All right. So for Oreoluwa, I think it's the same with your own too. But the words are different. See, so I'm going to give this code to Olaoluwa because it's for Olaoluwa. So please help me copy it for him into his own. All right, so let me give you guys your assignment for, I will do one more thing. We're going to take a 5 minutes break. We'll take a 5 minutes break and then we'll continue. So this is in your Lua's code. I'm going to put it in the chat. All right. Did I make a mistake somewhere? Because I don't think this is writing properly. Oh yes, I didn't close this. Aha, now it's correct. So this is going to be for your body. This is what you're going to write in your body. In your lua.
Yes, ma'am.
So oh my God. Oh my God. Woo. I want to give, wait. No, not you. I don't think I can do it though. I made a mistake, so I'm trying to see if I can undo it. I can't do it. Okay, so I'm just going to write it again. All right. So I'm going to open a class. We're going to give it a class of header. Okay. I'm writing it again because I accidentally deleted it. Women. Laptop is hanging.
I thought it was nav bar you put there before.
It was what?
Nav bar.
Oh, navbar. Sorry. Thank you for reminding me. Sorry, my laptop is okay. I think it's back. I'll change it to navbar. My laptop is hanging. Let me change to navbar. Navbar. All right, so this is women. So in your Lua, I'm going to teach you how to put a logo in your own. Oh, sorry, it has to be A. I forgot the A. Sorry. A page ref equal to pound. Okay. So is this correct? Yes, it's correct. So I'm going to change. I'm going to copy it. Paste. 2, 3. I think it's 10. I think it's 10. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the first one is women, men divided. No, so I'm going to give it like this to Olaoluwa. So Olaoluwa, your assignment is that you're going to have to change it to, you're going to have to change it to women, men, and all of that. Let me remove this one because your own doesn't have it. Okay. So I'm going to give you the body first. Oh, I didn't close this. I closed it.
Please can you write it in a group chat?
There's no group chat for this class. There's no group chat for this class. So that's why I'm putting it in.
Excuse me, but there's a group chat.
Which group chat? Please, if there's a group chat, add me. I'm not there.
But how do we do that?
Or your parents will have to create a group. But I don't think we need it now. I'm already giving you what you need in the chat section. What do you want a group chat for?
We can see it. You can see the message.
What's that?
That's that. That's what I'm wearing. Okay, so this is one that I copied inside the chat. In Yoluwa, I'm giving you this. Make sure that your brother puts it in his page, on his home page, because it's going to be his own page. So make sure tomorrow when I come, I want to see this in Olaoluwa's page. I'm giving you the code. Now you and Ore will build your own. I've taught you how to do it, so you cannot tell me that you don't know. Is that clear?
Yes, boss.
Is that
Yes,
clear?
ma'am.
All right. So what I want
Tomorrow
to
I
teach you
should
now.
have a navigation.
What did you say?
By tomorrow I should have a navigation bar.
By tomorrow you should what?
Should I have a navigation bar?
Yes, so you must build. Where's your own self?
Okay.
Where's your own? Your own is Primark, Abi. Yes. So your own is almost the same thing. So I want to see you build it like this. Okay?
Okay.
Yes, very good. And in your Lua too, your own too, you must build it. So I'm going to teach you guys one more thing today, and then we'll go. How to create this search option. If we have time, which I doubt, let me see. What's time? We don't have time. We don't have time.
So, Ma, can I start with the assignment?
No, I want to teach you guys something first. Let me see. What do I do? What do I do? Okay, so for your for your assignment, in Yolu, are you listening? In Yolu,
Yes,
in
ma'am.
Yolu,
I want you to go and help Paula.
no, you can do that after the class. Let me give you guys your assignment. Okay. So for your assignment, you are going to build this one. You are going to put it inside. Let me be writing it as I'm saying. For in Yolua. For in Yolua. So you see, are you seeing my screen in Yolua?
Yes.
You see this place here?
Yes.
You're going to, number one, create a div. Create a div. And give it a class of header. Right?
Okay.
Give it a class of header. And then when you give it a class of header, number two rather, you would write the text you write. You see, they're writing different things here. Just pick one.
Yeah.
You can do multi-buy shirt offer. You can decide to write or order before 5 p.m. the next day. Just choose one of the write-up. You write the text. All right, write the text. And then you center it. You center the text. Are you hearing me?
Yes.
You center
But
the
Ma,
text.
do I need to style anything for the header?
Yes, now you're going to give it a background. Let me finish. You're going to give it a background color. Even this your text, even this your write the text. You're centering it, you're going to style it now. Are you not going to select your header and then now say text align center? You will still write it now. So the third thing you want to do, you're going to give it a background color. A background color of black. Because this is black, right?
Yes.
So you're going to give it a grab. Then after that, number 4, you will not create your own, you will not create your navigation bar. Navigation bar. Under it, under your header. So Inoloa, do you understand?
Yes.
Do you understand?
Yes.
So tomorrow I'll teach you how to put your what's it called, your logo here. But for today, you're going to create a div and give it a class of header. You're going to write a text, any of these texts you see here, and you're going to center it to, you choose your header and you say text align center. You also say background color black, and then you now create your navigation bar. Are we clear?
Yes.
Yolo, any questions?
Yes. No, ma.
Okay. For Oreoluwa, your assignment is just to create your navigation bar. All right.
Okay.
Oreoluwa, I'm going to give you two assignments. Number one, you see this one that is here, this prime care, love it for long, inspiration. Are you seeing it?
Yes, ma.
So you are seeing that it's two navigation bar. You create this one, and so your own is two navigation bar. Tomorrow, I want to see this one,
Mama,
and I want to.
should I also create this private logo?
If you have time to create it, fine, no problem. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to create two navigation bar. You see this one and then this one. All right.
Okay.
This one and this one. All right. So I want to see the two of them tomorrow. Okay. It's the same way you create. It's just that, sure, you see this one. All right. Listen very carefully. This first one, you know, our own, when we're here, we floated it to the left, right? All right. Are you listening?
Yes, ma.
For this one, you will float it to the right. Let me put it in the chat box.
Okay.
Your first navigation bar for Inyolua, for Oreoluwa. Number one, your first navigation, create your first navigation bar. And float it to the right. Okay. Number two, create your second navigation bar. Your second navigation bar is the one I taught in class. It's like Olaoluwa's own. So do you understand? Any question, Ore?
No, ma.
Okay. So for Olaoluwa only has one thing to do for me. Sure, you see the way I gave him. Olaoluwa, are you there?
Yes, ma.
Olaoluwa. So what you will do? Sure, you see, I wrote women, women, women. I want you to change it to all these things. Number one is women. Number two is men. Number three is divided. Number four is baby. So that's going to be your assignment. I want you to change that. Okay? Okay? All right, that's going to be your assignment. All right, any questions, anybody? Does everybody understand their assignment?
Yes, ma.
All right, very good.
Also, ma, my brother said you said it too fast that he doesn't understand what you said.
Is that what?
That you are talking too fast that I did not understand what you said.
Who said that?
Ola.
Who said that? Ola, when I was asking you in class, do you understand? What did you tell me? But I asked you now, Ola. In your Lua, did I not ask him if he understood and he said yes?
Yeah, you did, but I think he was talking about the assignment.
No, even when we're doing class, even when I was explaining it, I still called his name. I said, Ola Olua, do you understand? He said, yeah. Is it the assignment he doesn't understand? In your Lua,
Yes,
talk
my
now.
assignment.
Okay, Ola, you don't understand the assignment, Abi.
Ma, the connection cut him off.
Respond now. Is he shy?
It's the homework that he does not understand.
Is what?
It's the homework.
The homework. The homework is very. Let me show you again. Should I show you again? So that you can explain to him in Yolua.
Ola, come here.
Let me explain the assignment to you. Let me share my screen and explain. Is it with you now? Is it
No,
with
he
you
has
now?
joined the meeting now. He has joined the meeting.
Okay. The assignment is very simple. See, you see, I wrote women, 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 women here, right? But in his own, you can see it is women, it is men, it is David. So his own work is very simple. His own work is. I've given you the code. You copied it for him, Abby. In Yolua.
Yes, I want to copy it now. I wanted to copy it for him before you called me.
Okay, wait, let me finish so that you understand. Okay, so his one is very simple. He just has to come. This one is women. The second one is, oh, sorry. The second one is men. So he will just come here and change this to men. Okay, change this to men. All right, what's the second one? He changes to men. See, this one has changed to men. What's the second one? Divided. You come to your code, you change here, you write what? Divided. Hmm? Do you understand in Yolua?
Yeah.
Ola, do you understand now?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you sure?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then let me let you guys go so you can go and do your assignment. If you have any questions, let me know. If you don't understand, let me know. Let me explain again. If you understand and you don't have any question, you can leave the meeting.
Ma'am,
Okay?
please wait before you end the meeting. I'm still trying to copy
No,
it.
I'm not going
His
to end
mouth
the
is
meeting.
sloppy.
I'm not going to end it. I'm going to wait till you are done. If you are done, just leave the meeting, okay? Just leave the meeting. I'll come back and check if everybody has gone in here. I will not end the meeting. I know you're still copying something. All right. So if you have any questions, let me know. When you're done copying, just say thank you, Auntie Toha, and leave the meeting. Or thank you, Mr. Toha, and you leave the meeting.
Bye-bye, Miss Stone. Thank you.
Dear. All right, dear. All right, Olu, are you done?
No, ma.
What are you still doing? Okay, but I can end the meeting, right? All right, I can end the meeting, right?
Yes, ma.
Okay.
Yes, ma.
Bye-bye. See you tomorrow.